welcome to Virtual DRUPA 2021. This time, we are not able to offer you our well-known hospitality on a real exhibition booth. However, Michael and myself are trying our very best to offer you some great virtual hospitality. We all learned over the last couple of months that virtual meetings require some generals. So please, everyone, switch your cameras off. If you have any questions during the session, please send us an email to drupa@kwalter.de. We're going to have a quick 5-minute Q&A session at the end of the presentation. Even if we're not able to answer all the questions coming in, we're responding to all of your questions in separate emails. If you feel the need during the session to get a more private session, an individual session with us, please email us to drupa@kwalter.de and we're going to send you a link for a single session. If you want the recording of this session, please contact us via email drupa@kwalter.de and we will send you a download link where you can see today's session again. All right, as far as I can see, all the cameras are switched off. I'm sure you all made your notes on the important email ID. Let's get started. Today's session is all about HelioGreen process, our innovations for the future of gravure cylinder manufacturing. HelioGreen process is a triple parallel strategy to secure a leading role for gravure printing in the future. It consists of 3 independent pillars: Chrome Extend, Heliochrome Neo, and HelioPro. In order to define the future, it's well worth to have a look at present. Gravure printing today offers the highest reproducible print quality and an unmatched run capacity. Its overall process is highly developed. The imaging quality is in high definition. If we talk about gravure cylinder manufacturing, we're talking about fully automated gravure cylinder lines. Another important thing on gravure printing, which a lot of people underestimate, due to its overall engineered print form, gravure in the end is very, very easy to print. Even on the high standards we've reached in gravure printing, we feel there's space for improvement. Let's take a quick journey into the future together. Michael is going to take care and he's going to give us the introduction to our first pillar, Chrome Extend. Michael, the stage is yours.
Thanks, Ronny, for this smooth introduction. Heliochrome Extend is about our future strategy for the use of chromium trioxide. First of all, I will explain the use of chromium trioxide in the European Union. Where are we? What do we need to do? And where do we go in future? And also, I would like to introduce to those customers outside the European Union, so to all customers, our strategy to secure environmental and health and safety for our operators. So, the first thing in the European Union is the so-called CTAG authorization for chromium trioxide. This authorization is given by the European Union now for until 2024. To be covered in this authorization, the customers need to fulfill some points for the European Union. Therefore, we support you with all details you need and we can guide you through all the actions you need to take. The second thing is the time after 2024. Therefore, Kwalter did an application for the rotogravure and embossing industry at the European Union. So we try to cover all our 117 European customers with authorization until 2033. So let's go into our first topic, the CTAG. What is necessary now? To our customer, we transferred the material data sheets for their authorization already. The notification at the ECHA was done already from the customers. So the deadline here was the 22nd of March. Now the action to do are the exposure measurings. Those need to be finished until 18th of June this year. Once those measurements are finished, they need to be notified to the ECHA. Therefore, is a special homepage on the ECHA where you can notify this. And if you need any support to do this, we are happy to assist. Just let us know, we will guide you through that. And those measurements, those exposure measurings, need to be repeated annually. So, the next step, the K-Water authorization for chromium trioxide. Where are we today? We did submit the dossier to the ECHA. Now, all the public consolidation phase, trial phase starts, and we see in the first quarter of the upcoming year that the ECHA gives the opinion draft to the EU Commission to their decision. And hopefully, by the third quarter next year, the Commission will do the decision and authorize the use further until 2033. The next topic is an important topic for all of us. How can we protect the environmental and the health and safety of our operators? And how can we reduce the exposure time of the operators and the maintenance guys to the chromium trioxide? Therefore, we have a clear strategy and the products to it. The first one is the wetting agent to reduce aerosols, fumes, and chromic acid throughout the whole machine. The second thing is an exposure issue. You all know we use these lead anodes in the chrome tanks to control the chromium trioxide value during the plating. With the heliochrome Reox 3, we eliminate the use of those lead anodes totally. So by adding this additive into the electrolyte, you don't need the lead anodes anymore. But still, you control your tri-element chrome value. And all these products we pack together in one solution, what we call the Heliochrome Rapid EC. The Heliochrome Rapid EC is a combination of the products Heliochrome Rapid Catalyst, Heliochrome Wetting Agent FF, Heliochrome Reox, and of course the chromic acid. This solution, of course, is available just for customers where we can ship around the European Union and some countries around it. Unfortunately, this is not for overseas. But by having this solution, you can further eliminate your exposure of the operators to the chromic acid itself by using the Quick Connect dosing system. This is a simple dosing or container hookup system for the dosing. So you basically get your container, like here, a drum or IBC container, in the container itself is the dosing pipe included. So the container comes with the pipe. You just take the connector and hook it up and start to dosing. You eliminate with that basically that you need to take a hose in and out of the chrome container. And together with our exhaust control, which protects basically or ensures that the machine is running always with the right exhaust under pressure, that you suck out the aerosols, you're safe and you will reach all your exposure limits during the measurements. So Heliochrome Extend is about support the CTAC in the European Union. We will support with all actions. Just let us know. It's about the application to ensure the further use of chromium trioxide until 2033. And it's about the EH&S package for all customers and all machines we deliver. The next topic, Heliochrome Neo. This is our future process for chrome plating. So what it is about. The process should substitute the actual Chrome 6 process. It's a low toxic electrolyte, and the mechanical properties we get on the deposit layer is very comparable to the chrome layer in use today. It has a simple process maintenance control, and it gives you investment security and the opportunity to integrate the process seamless in your actual production lines. Where are we with the process? Today, we have 2 production machines at Huhtamäki. One is in the Arakan line and one is a standalone unit. This year, we did already 300 test cylinders, and since we are there, we did over 850 cylinders in general. Since this April, we perform a print job every week to the line, and we see a very stable production condition. So, some details to our process. The electrolyte is a trivalent chrome electrolyte, and we maintain it with basically 3 additives. That's the Heliochrome Neo buffer, the Heliochrome Neo leveler, and the Heliochrome wetting agent. The electrolyte runs with a pH of 2.5 to 3.5 and a metal chrome content of 25 to 45 grams per liter. The process temperature is around 40 degrees C, and we run a current density of 20 to 25 amps per square decimeter. This gives us a current efficiency of 40 to 50% and a deposit rate of about 15 minutes for 7 microns. The deposit layer shows a hardness of about 1,500 meters. So let's have a look to the layer itself. You see a cross section here, the copper with chrome on top. You see the chrome layer really goes nicely and smooth throughout the whole engraving cell. Here with a higher magnification, you see a full tone engraving. You see really how smooth the chrome covers the whole engraving cell. And here even higher magnified, the smooth deposit in the engraving cell, in the channel, and on top of the engraving. Some impressions of the process here. Starting on the left side, you see the cylinder in the chrome electrolyte plating. The second picture, right after plating, smooth, bright chrome layer. Then the cylinder in the polisher. You see here, we do a conventional band polishing. And finally, the cylinder, bright, nice, shiny, ready for printing. What are our next steps now? With Heliochrome Neo, we will release a totally new concept for the slimline tanks. What is this about? Our new slimline tanks with our new PLC will have full integrated process and quality control in an evolutionary human-machine interface. We like to provide our hardware and process know-how into a software solution for you as a customer. You will have the opportunity for a direct mail connection to our customer service or to our laboratory, so you can directly communicate on the machine with us. The system has included database for processing quality data, such as plating parameter, analyze results, quality checks like layer thickness, and so on. During production, the machine will request maintenance and control actions for the individual functions. What does this mean? The machine will pop up a window if daily maintenance is required. The machine will pop up a window if a filter change is required. And it will not just say that this is necessary, it will guide you through this process. So the operator goes there, clicks to the message, and will have a guidance about the steps he needs to do now. So the machine knows what to do, when to do, and how to do. This is a new dimension of process and quality control with the machine itself. And we will launch all that next year into the market. Ronny, would you like to take over and summarize this from a salesman perspective?
I'll give it a try. Let's put it that way. Okay, those were the two pillars which are taking care of the existing conventional manufacturing of a gravure cylinder. There's one simple message: no chrome, no gravure. We need a layer on top of the engravable copper, which basically protects the surface underneath. And we need certain characteristics to work with ink, high press speeds, and doctor blades. Chrome Extend takes care of your actual production with hexavalent chrome until 2033. Finished, done. The future is to come in 2022, which is our Heliochrome Neo. As we learned in Michael's presentation, Heliochrome Neo runs on low temperature, on low amps per decimeter in square. It is a low toxic process, and it has about double the current efficiency like your current chrome plating process. Furthermore, there is no authorization for hazardous listed substances needed with Heliochrome Neo. And we're coming up in the beginning of 2022 with a complete new generation of slimline tanks, which is basically a machine with the brain of a process engineer. In my opinion, that's quite a step we achieved. But as a famous guy used to say, there's one more thing. Our pillar, independent from the conventional gravure cylinder manufacturing, heliopearl is a polymeric laser engravable monolayer. When we started heliopearl, we put ourselves a couple of development targets. Before going into the targets, I have to mention one thing. heliopearl is a research project. It is not ready for market launch yet, but we are working on it and we have a high belief in it. Coming back to the development targets. When we started heliopearl, we wanted to make a process which supports the highest quality in terms of imaging. And there's no question that this is only possible with a direct laser imaging principle. Furthermore, we decided to go away to secure the existing investments our customers have taken into cylinders. By meaning, heliopearl runs on all your existing print forms. There is no further investment required in the press room. We feel the market, and there is a tendency that people looking for lower investments into the gravure cylinder manufacturing. Furthermore, most of you know that a typical gravure cylinder takes about 11 to 13 process steps. So a target with Pearl was we have to reduce that. There's no way that we could found ourselves a way around an environmental friendly process. And last but not least, we made heliopearl ready for 7C extended color gamut. Because in our opinion, there is no sense if you reduce the process steps and you reduce the capital investment and you come up with a high definition laser imaging device for gravure cylinders and you don't consider standard color. If you maintain your old habits and cleaning the press from your spot color use, we don't see that gravure is having a bright future. Let's have a look onto the process. The process is 3 process steps: coating, surface finishing, direct laser imaging. In total, the 3 process steps are taking 90 minutes. That's a significant change to what you are all used to in conventional gravure cylinder manufacturing. The characteristics. heliopearl uses all the existing bases you have. We can coat it on steel, on aluminum, and on copper. There is no modification required in the press. Furthermore, it's an open technology for alternative base cylinder structures, such as aluminum or plastic or whatsoever. It's a complete galvanic-free process, so no plating license is required. It doesn't use any hazardous chrome. There is no hazardous exhaust. There is no chemical polluted wastewater. Reducing the process steps from 11 or 13 down to 3 reduces your energy consumption for about 80%. And given by the significant reduction of energy consumption, you reduce your carbon footprint tremendously. We took a cautious decision in the beginning of heliopearl to make heliopearl ready for direct laser engraving only. So we all know with a direct laser we have an unlimited variety of cell shapes. We can think of specific cell shapes for specific colors or inks. A direct laser imaging is the best possible adaptation for 7C extended color gamut. No question. We will never have a sawtooth effect like we have it in conventional electromechanicals engraving. We will always get perfect line work. The machine is a 3D image setter with zero limitations, no screen and angle trumps. Everything which comes out from the direct laser is high definition imaging quality. Ladies and gentlemen, this picture shows the basic setup for Helio Pearl. One coating machine, one grinding machine, one direct laser imager. That's it. 8 by 10 meters floor space. That's a significant difference to what you guys are used to in conventional gravure cylinder manufacturing. So where are we with our development project? We have made several press runs. The video on the right hand side shows our last press run, which took place in the University of Stuttgart. We are stable up to 100,000 meter run length. And our current work is the industrialization of the complete process. It's quite impressive, I believe. Let's take a summary. Chromix 10, our first pillar, keeps the existing hexavalent chrome you guys are using safe until 2033 within the European Union. The actual CTAG subconsortium is authorized until 2024. We have issued our dossier beginning of February 21 with a review period of 12 years, which protects us within the European Union until 2033. Heliochrome Neo is on the way. We launch it in 2022. Helio Pearl, we develop the process, we industrialize the complete process. That's it from our side on our 3 topics we would like to address. And now it's time for the Q&A session. I would like to invite our colleagues in the other meeting room who provide us with the questions coming up on the internet. And furthermore, if you have any other questions which came up during the last session, don't hesitate to send us an email under the well-known email ID drupa@kwalter.de. We will respond to each and every single question, be assured. Clemens, Markus, how does it look down there?
Yeah, you did. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How's it going?
Okay, very good. Thank you. So I followed the email traffic on our inbox and I picked up some questions. I will try to cover each of the 3 topics. So the first question, the customer writes, congratulations for this nice presentation, for this great show. Thank you very much. So this is for you guys.
Well, that's the first. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and okay, the customer writes he's outside of Europe. He's using an older dead water tank and a medium old K-water tank, and he's asking, referring to your health and safety topics, can he implement as well the mentioned products such as Reox, such as wetting agent, etc., on his existing equipment? This is the question.
100%. The environmental health and safety package is available for all of you out in the world. And it makes a lot of sense for each and everyone to first protect your employees and to second, protect the environment. So yes, please get in touch with us and we come back with offers.
Okay, thank you. I guess it was answered. There is another customer. It looks like he is a printer with a known cylinder manufacturing department. His question is covering the Chrome Neo topic. Is there anything we must change in the further printing process using Heliochrome Neo cylinder as far as we know today, such as doctor plates, ink system, etc.? So that's his topic.
No. We're using, during our print runs today, we're using standard color, no change. We use standard coded doctor plates, so no changes. No changes necessary.
And that was actually the toughest target we had to fulfill during the development of Heliochrome Neo. We had to reach the metal characteristics of hexavalent chrome, and this was the hardest job in all the development we did, to come up with similar material characteristics in order to match that.
All right, and let's pick a final question covering HelioPearl. So we have all the three topics. The customer writes, did I understand correct that the polymer surface of HelioPearl is hard enough to print like today with the chrome surface? And okay, there's a second question within. And is it due to that impossible to engrave with standard diamond engraving?
So that actually means we did a pretty good presentation. Yes, that's correct.
All right, so it's an easy answer. I can just say yes.
You can answer. You can answer that. There is more to it, which is probably well worth to have a separate session to go into a little bit more detailed explanation. But one fact is clear: HelioPearl cannot be engraved with an electromechanical engraver as of today.
Yeah, so quick wrap up of some questions for the different topics, and there are some more. We will answer them by email, but the floor is yours again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clemens.
Well, we had quite an audience, so thank you guys very much for attending the session. We hope it was informative, and we hope you had a good time. We believe you missed the hospitality on the booth.
And we miss you.
We miss you too, and we miss everything around DRUPA in a real session. But let's be patient. We all hope that this period of COVID-19 is over soon, and we all can go back to our typical exhibition habits and have a little private fun too afterwards. Thank you very much. Munich's out.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye bye.